You and your mama.
What did I do?
Still wanasema mjinga kama mama yake.
Why? Come on. You know, so when we are saying tell those men,
Tell them.
They will let you do it.
You'll do it all, mama.
Yes.
Her name is Wanja Gikonyo.
Me, I'm learning to ask for help.
We can break those cycles now, because
Yeah, we need to break those
you know,
cycles.
they're shocked.
News to him.
Like, what are we
Hi guys, welcome to Unfiltered Tribe Podcast with me Latifa
And me, Linda.
Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about gender equality and equity in parenting.
Yeah.
So let's just get into it. Jump into it. So basically, gender equality in parenting means that both parents equally share responsibilities for child rearing and household duties, and children of all genders are treated with equal care, provided with equal opportunity, free from gender stereotypes and discrimination. So that's basically saying that you're supposed to both have equal parts in raising the child and household chores too.
Oh, crazy. Now, gender equity means ensuring fairness and justice in the treatment of all genders. So this isn't about now making everyone the same. It's about giving everyone what they need to thrive.
Exactly.
You know, and
because,
that's
basically I feel like, although the mom and the dad both need to be like part of raising the child, I don't think they're the same.
It's
like we
not
both
the
have
same.
different roles. And I feel like personally it can never be 50-50 or 100-100.
Never.
It can never.
80-20, like
And
whatever you need.
The mom. Mostly.
And that's what we are talking about today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely that's how it is.
I love this topic. Like, I'm so
Really?
excited. Really, I am, honestly.
It's your favorite topic.
I love it. So we are having a very special guest today, and from our very own Unfiltered Tribe.
Yes.
Her name is Wanja Gikonyo, and she is also a mom to a very handsome 6-month-old.
Yeah.
And she's going to be our guest today, and we can't wait. So you're going to see her soon.
Hi guys, welcome back to Unfiltered Tribe Podcast, and our guest is here. So she's going to introduce herself.
Where do I start? Okay, my name is Wanja Gikonyo. I'm a mom of one very beautiful boy. His name is Mandla, but we call him MJ because pronunciation and much.
Yeah, his name is Mandla.
That's South African.
Yes.
Are you South African?
No, just Kikuyu.
It's just lucky. Even Kwasi is West African.
South African, no South African.
It's an African name.
In our household, there's 2 kids, actually 3, who have South African names.
Really?
Yeah, we just like them.
You just like South African names?
Like we just like them.
Yeah. But you do look South African actually. If you go there, you just blend
You
in.
blended so well.
Yeah, so my baby is 6 months. He's turning 6 months on the 4th. Yeah.
Still young.
Yeah, baby.
I know.
But anakanekani kama mtu kakubwa, but yeah.
Still a baby.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell us about your experience with the gender equity and equality in your household.
Yeah.
I feel like we have redefined that. It's not so traditional, because I feel like traditionally the man is doing this, providing and everything, and then the woman is nurturing and growing and is of tuzote. I feel like we found a balance in both ways. He changes diapers. He takes care of a kid. Right now I'm here, he's taking care of a child. They're actually eating.
You see?
He's actually sent me a video like they're eating because I told him make sure he does this and this and this. And then I was like, I'm just going to live it and just going to believe that it's going to happen. And I feel like we have, at the beginning though, it was a bit hard because it was trying to explain to someone, I need help in this way, but this person is not seeing, it's not understanding. Why am I supposed to be helping you in that way?
Oh, like they didn't know that they're supposed to help you with a child?
They knew like they're supposed to maybe, for them providing was what, it's because traditionally you're told providing is helping.
Providing is how they're supposed to help.
That's how you
start and finish of
They're not
it,
supposed
or
to be
like
changing diapers. They're supposed to be buying the diapers for you to change.
They're supposed to buy the food so that you can cook.
cook,
so
make
that
a meal.
Feed the, they're
You
not
get-
supposed to feed the baby.
Yeah, so at this point, like we've gotten to a point where I'm able to leave him, and he's like, I'll feed him, I'll do this, I'll try this and this. He's even the one who's coming up with ideas of how we're going to feed him, because he's not taking the bottle. So he's like, we can use a syringe, we can, I don't know, try a cup. Like,
that's
it's
nice.
Yeah.
Let's try.
That's
I think-
an involved dad.
Yeah. I have seen a lot of change, and I'm so, I don't know, glad.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be normal, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And if you tell that to somebody, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, your man does that."
And it's like that's his child.
I
What do you mean your man
know.
does
Your man
that?
feeds his own child.
But the best thing is that, you know, he wasn't like that, and then you told him and he now changed, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because you can understand if you've grown up seeing that the dad is one providing, that definitely changes how you want your family to even be. So the fact that, you know, he can listen and he can just adjust, so, you know, so both of you are happy, I mean, that's good, because
Because even
who
for him, he
refuse.
also grew up seeing his dad just
Exactly.
providing, so he thinks this is
That's
what
how-
I'm supposed to do.
yeah.
But times have changed, you know. Sisi mama zetu ambaye we accept that.
Yeah. So at
We
least
help.
like he's not like hard bent
I know,
on like
yeah,
not
yeah.
on
No,
that
like,
tradition.
because
yeah.
there are people you have those conversations with and they're like, I don't get it.
I
Like,
don't see.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you saying? So yeah.
The people like are set on their beliefs.
That's
They don't
crazy.
want to like change. Like,
But is
like
it
they just want
beliefs
to be like
really, or is it just, how will I call it? Cultural, not even cultural, just mentality mtu amekewa.
yes, ndo hizo sasa beliefs za
'Cause,
mentality amekia because hivyo ndo amelelewa
Na
like,
amekuwa
Yeah,
nayo.
like, okay, yeah, true,
yeah.
that's a
na hivyo
belief.
hata ndo anaambiwa
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
this is how a
cause
man
I'm
should be,
nini.
you're supposed to
Yeah.
be providing. Wengine wanaambia like I saw some place wanasema mwanamume gani anarudi nyumbani mapema, like you're not supposed to be coming back home early, you're supposed to be out late hustling and doing stuff, you know.
Oh my
These are just
gosh.
things sometimes I feel like it's
Okay,
like
that has shocked
cultural
me.
and societal, like
Yeah.
it's just a whole bundle of that. Yeah.
And that's really affected them. But I'm glad that we can now talk about it and even break those cycles now. Because,
Yeah, we need to break those
you
cycles.
know, because now you're talking about the men, we have
need to
sons.
break. Yeah, we're all boy moms. We're all boy moms.
We are now the ones who's going to instill those beliefs.
Yeah.
Like,
And that will determine now how they treat their wives and the mothers
So
of
now
their
they're gonna
children.
grow up seeing how their fathers are
Yeah.
treating
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
you know, are they helping us or they are crossed hands and they can't do anything?
I didn't see my dad doing anything. Like, so how are you guys doing it differently? Like, how are you making sure your son sees that, you know?
Yeah, for example, if my son, like, you know, soils his diaper,
Yeah.
and I just tell the dad, like, you know, I mean, poo, he needs a diaper change,
Yeah.
and the dad will go and change
Yeah.
it. You know, it's not like the way mtoto akisha poo, you just think, okay, naturally, I'm supposed to
supposed
to
drop
hey, take
everything
the
and
baby.
just
Yeah, there's
go.
two of us.
Yeah.
Na seti ako busy. So ameka tu
Yeah,
na simu. Amke
change.
change. Yes, like, you know, change.
Yeah.
Or like he needs something, you need to get it for him.
Yeah.
The kids need to see that the dad can also
Also
do
do
the
things
stuff,
that you
yeah,
do.
that
Exactly.
I'm doing.
And it's very important because
Yeah.
as for us now, it started when now he works from home.
Yeah.
So when he works from home, it's like in the morning, I'm usually so tired. So he comes, picks the baby,
Yeah.
changes him, changes his clothes, removes
Yeah.
his PJs, and then they
Yeah.
go to the living room. And then I wake up like 30 minutes later and twapo wanna watch Big Bang Theory or just some random
Wamechill
thing,
too.
wamechill too.
Yeah.
And he's okay. If he changes, like there's even times I'll be like, gosh, anahitaji hivi na hivi, nasikia kwambia, no, let me do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very important for kids to see that because if they don't, I don't know, where will they learn it from?
Yeah.
That's true. And I feel like also another thing about men, you're supposed to tell them that you need
Yeah.
help.
That's
Because
true.
Men, you have to tell
Tell.
them because even if you don't, they'll tell you, I'm not a mind reader.
But like,
if you
how
don't
can
tell me
I
how am
assume?
supposed to- Yeah, men, at least you need to tell them. Usika
Yeah.
hapo like, mtoto ameharibu diaper, like, kwani hawezi kuona kama mtoto ameharibu
You
diaper,
know.
amchange? No, hawezi at all.
Imagine
You
that
have to
evolution
tell
you're
them.
talking about. It was because I had to
You had to
tell
vocalize
like, I had
it
to be
Tell
like,
them.
I need help with this. He's like this, like this.
Yeah.
He needs. I even show him. I'm like, this is what happens. And then I just randomly. There's a day I just left. I was like, after I taught him, I was like, let me just go. I just went for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me see
If
going
he's hard.
Because I was like, if I continue, I will die.
Gosh.
Like,
And you know, that's crazy because that's how resentment builds now.
Yeah, it
like
builds
if you
up.
don't even speak out. Because there's a mom in the group was saying how now her and her partner, mtoto analia usiku, the dad hajajiambia mbembeleze. So now the mom is there shushing the baby with so much resentment because they're snoring and you're there like you can't
support you.
Nothing. You know, so when we're saying tell those men,
tell them. Because you know one thing about men, if you show them you can do it all, they will let you do it all.
You'll do it all, mama.
But like, you're showing him you can like do the house chores, take care of the kids and everything. What's your family?
Yeah, because you're showing that you can complain.
Yeah, so you need to like ask for help. You need to tell them I need help, and if you can't help me, get me someone to help me. Like, I cannot do this all by myself.
So if you're feeling that there's that unfairness, just talk about it. Don't break up immediately because haja skia, because you need to tell them. So that's crazy.
So one of the moms says that definitely no gender equality or equity in her household, in the fact that as a mom, she says, she takes up a lot of responsibility as the primary caregiver, and although the partner can be supportive, he can choose how, when, and if he wants to parent on that day, hour, or week. But for her, she cannot choose. There's no choice. And she actually says it pisses me off.
Resentment here.
It pisses me off.
Oh
like this man can just choose. Yeah. Today I want to become this type of dad. Today I want to be this present in my child's life. And
this
today
time
I don't feel like I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm just so tired from the
I don't want to deal with that.
And I think this even starts from pregnancy. You know how ukifika at that point when you're so heavy, you can't even move around and your partner is still going to work, is still going to do well for whatever. And then now the baby comes, paternity leave yake tuseme imeisha, they still go back to their life. So it even starts from yani wao wanaweza decide wakwe like, hey, me today I'm going to work. Well, you have to have so much planned, before like
even just stepping out. I feel for them, when they want to step out, they just step out.
Like shower, go. Like as in I can shower and just go.
How many arrangements did we have to make to be here right now?
Last week.
You have to figure out, as you are saying, the
breakfast. I woke up and I cooked breakfast, I made lunch, I just made sure like everything was okay before I leave. Like I cannot just get up and leave.
And
like,
even when you're living with the baby, you're the one to figure out the bag itakuwa na nini. What are they gonna eat? Is there enough milk? Diapers, wipes,
everything. The doctor's appointments,
that's the other thing.
That we book. Like, my partner knows nothing about it. Every month, nikimwambia like the kid needs to go for a vaccination. It's like
shocked.
News to him.
Like, what are we doing?
Mind you, it is our second child. It is the second child. It's not like it's our first round of radio. No. But it's like, I have to go for the vaccination. What? Vaccination? Again? And I'm like, are you for real right now? Like we've done this before.
Like
we're doing this again.
Oh my gosh.
And it still shocks you.
That we have vaccinations to go to.
I'm just like over it.
For me,
at this point, I'm like,
for them, they can choose like when not to go for even those hospital visits. But
definitely.
for you have to be there. You have to take time off work if you're working. You have to
wake up early so that you can be there early and just finish early and go back home early.
I feel like it's more frustrating to like moms who work.
Yeah.
Because we are both working.
Yeah.
But now I have to sacrifice more of my work to like take care of this kid. But you don't sacrifice nothing in your career. But in my career, I have to like have setbacks, sacrifice some parts so that I can take care of this child. But you don't have to sacrifice anything.
Like for you, your boss doesn't have to hear multiple leaves being asked for.
I need to come in late so that I can do this. I need to this.
Even when the child is sick, not even the vaccines, even when the child is sick, you're the one who's you never hear that dads are taking like leave of work to take the son or like the daughter to hospital because of a broken leg.
And I feel like that affects a lot of women's jobs.
It does.
Yeah, it does. It affects the whole career. Yeah, of course.
Like utashinda ukiomba ruhusa. Like if HR sits you down and it's like
last week,
this is hausongi mbele kila masaa tu wewe unakaa
na saizo the man is just working. Nothing has changed
upon promotions because it's just always at work. Because even sometimes they do it on purpose to escape like the household and they just go to work.
Just stay there. Gosh. And at the same time, you also have your own goals. You have your own like dreams that you want to accomplish with even a timely manner. You can imagine if you're even studying, maybe you're doing your MBA, your master's, and now you have to break things off because of certain things. Like,
because I feel like
crazy.
a lot of things. When I got pregnant, I think I felt the need of my life needs to take a pause.
Yeah,
and that for me was very scary because I was like, I have been doing gigs, I've been going this and this because I do social media and my job requires me to be there. Like I have to.
Yeah, your presence
out.
is really.
So I remember asking myself. Because when I found out I was pregnant, because I had a cryptic pregnancy. So I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I did not expect this. Okay, so I've accepted that I'm pregnant. Now what, after Nimeza, what will happen? Yeah. Everything will pause. And truly everything paused. And it was such a shock. I was like,
gosh,
what is happening? Oh my God. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit sad.
It is sad, like,
for the woman. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a creator on TikTok who was saying about how if she has a son.
Oh my
if
gosh,
my
I
son,
was about to say that same.
No way!
Story.
Really?
That same.
Oh my gosh! So she was saying if her son, who's like 16, impregnates a girl who's also the same age, you know how for the girl you feel like your life has to take a pause. She's gonna force her son's life to also take a pause. Go take that job. Go do something. But you can imagine.
I actually saw that. Because she was like, if the girl is pregnant now, she can't go to school. You're not gonna go to school also.
Because imagine she'll get pregnant, she'll stop going to school. This guy will continue going to school.
Go ahead.
Graduate. He'll go to university. He'll do this.
Imagine. And that's like not 1 year, not 2 years. Can take even longer.
Are you guys going to do the same with your boys? Are you going to tell them the same thing?
He has to know the consequence.
You will know the consequences of your actions, and you will know them very well.
And I feel like most boy moms, as I said, you have bad rep out here being a boy mom. You know, like so many moms have not shown their sons consequences of things, and
because
these
they say
boys
we defend them.
You know, they've grown up into men who now don't know the effect of like having a consequence after doing a particular action. So this boy has to know that. No,
I think I've experienced so many weird men. I think I just don't want my boy to be a weird man. Like it's so, in terms of friendships, in terms of relationships, I feel like I have experienced men. I'm like, okay, I know not everyone can be like read in a certain way, but I feel like there are some things people miss that are so common and so there. I'm just like, that is so sad. I don't want my boy to be like that.
Because you don't want your partner to be like that. So that your boy is going to be someone's partner. He's going to be someone's dad. So breakfast. We had to breathe out. So this gender
raising boys is not for the weak. Oh my gosh, because you're raising like a whole new generation of men.
You're literally...
And we're the ones who are going to get blamed.
Yeah.
Have you seen those memes? And they're like, he's like this is because of that, his mom.
Gender equity again.
Tunakuwa too blamed for everything.
Even in the Bible.
Like, they'll insult them like, F you and your mama. Like, what did I do?
How did I come into this conversation? Please.
It's even in the Bible that, in a son does well, it's, good job for the dad. If a son does badly, it's like, woe unto the mom.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Tabia mama. Si wanasema mjinga kama mama yake.
Why? Come on. Like,
so is the mom.
Just chilling.
Please.
What?
Gosh. That's crazy. So, so that equalness needs to be, to be talked about in these homes.
Especially for the more of the equityness, not even the equalness. Because, we know we are different, we can't be the same.
We don't have the same strengths.
Like just how we talked about earlier, like if he has to go on a work trip for like a whole week, and, he needs to get me help. Because I cannot just be alone for the whole week.
And you're there, not sleeping with a baby, not changing diapers for the whole week, not bathing this baby.
We understand you have to go to work. Okay, that's understandable.
You're providing,
but
still.
just also like, mind me, like be empathetic. Like, okay, I'm going to be out of this house for a whole week. Like, how is my partner going to survive with this baby? And you know how babies are so demanding. You don't sleep the whole night and you're expected to be awake the
awake
whole day.
Yeah,
Like
that's
true.
Yeah.
And
So
the crazy thing that also comes with that is sometimes as a mom, you realize that you don't have the strength of maybe providing. And sometimes there's guilt that comes with that, Like I remember there are times that I'll give some more leeway to him because he's providing and be like, actually, and then let me just change the diaper. Like he's tired, like and try
He's
and
just
be.
from work.
No, he's just from
That's
work.
true.
Like there's just. Who taught me even like where did that even come from? But it does come that I'm like, gosh, me, I'm not providing. I have to like diapers in a baiwa kani doctors na provide so
inafanywa, but then at the end
so
of the day,
exactly, and
there's
that's
some women
guilt.
that some women are actually okay with that because I saw another woman when on TikTok. Of course, that's where we get all our research. I'm telling you guys, it's sad. But anyways, this woman was like saying the man doesn't change diapers, doesn't help around the house, but guess what? That card never declines.
Nope.
So now they're okay with that. They're like, although he's not helping with everything,
I have
that
that
card never
there's a word
declines,
for
and they're
it.
okay with that.
Something incompetency. Like there's a word for it about like enabling someone not being able to do something. Like so what if you're paying? So for me, sometimes you need a healthy relationship because that comes from maybe even the cultural again, like seeing that the man is providing, so the woman does everything. So that guilt comes. If I'm not providing, then I need to be doing a certain thing.
Yeah.
So now we have to unlearn that your value is not in changing all these diapers,
cooking,
and
laboring yourself.
Exactly. And
but
your
do you guys
value,
think it's fair that he's just from a whole day of work and then he
There's
comes
balance.
back and then you tell him kuna diapers za kuwa changed, mtu anataka
No, of course,
kulishwa,
sasa hapo ndio equity.
anaanza kupea like a whole new job, and he's just from work.
No, let's put our knee on that kwanza. So I was saying like now that there's also, I need to tell moms to know that your value is also in what you're providing. Like it's okay if you're not like providing. Your value is not in how much you're giving to the home, So now about like that, I feel like as a man you should know that ukitoka job, like una clock now into like the father mode. Si ati unakuja put your feet up sasa. Because for you, does it stop like at 5 p.m.?
No,
so you
it
still have
never
to cook
stops.
Like
even during
when you
the
come
day.
from here, will it like utafika home useme okay, let me take a pause?
No, I cannot.
You will just go in and jump in
Immediately.
Same thing with him. He also
Immediately.
deserves akifika anakusaidia in something. Kawa umeamua unaenda kupika, then you should bathe the baby or something.
Or even just stay with him. Akae tu hapo na yeye entertain for
definitely.
a period of even 30 minutes.
Hata yaki decompress,
Because we allow the decompressing. Because as for us, the system is he comes from work and then he decompresses. His ways of decompressing are so many. It can be taking a walk, standing outside on the balcony, or just sitting down and just scrolling on Twitter. Like aimlessly,
and that
for him is
okay.
and then like after like 30-40 minutes he's like, okay, sasa kujeni, like
that's a lot.
That's good.
Like
30 minutes is when unampea 10 minutes time out.
And I decompress from what?
from the day. Because I'm a commute, I'm a case the whole
So
day.
atutetei wanaume, but you know about the good men. So
Exactly.
there's a man who's providing and also like really helping, and maybe had like a lot. Maybe ameenda field, maybe.
Maybe ameshinda like kazi ni
anaweza
kazi.
rudi
Depends
actually.
even ni kazi gani anafanya. Because you
true.
can't compare mwanamume ambaye ako mjengo, like literally
Okay.
in a house,
Okay.
na mwenye tu anakatuka ofisi, like, not doing much. So I feel
It's also
like,
exhausting kwa ofisi.
yeah, but is it though? You just sit there na mtu anakaa kwa na like a bricks upon bricks, like literally up and down.
That's equity, by the way. By the way, that's what you know about equality.
Anakatu akisign stuff
Akifanya
and
tu
just like
physical.
click.
That's mental. Inaweza kuwa mental
Yeah,
tiredness,
mental
So as much
yeah.
as si physical, ndio tena equity inakuja that you can't be equal. Kuna moja anatumia so much physical energy, amechoka, na kuna
mwingine
mwenye
anatumia
ametumia so
akili
much
yake
mental
sana.
energy. Both of them need to decompress in their own ways, because hata motherhood pia, but please help me, like decompress and help me
And
haraka
decompress and
sana.
then just wrap it up and just like let's sit down.
I feel like
please.
also men need to understand that having kids changes now the whole perspective of relaxing, See, it's not like nimekuwa hatuna watoto, like we cannot stay the same. You cannot be relaxing how you were relaxing before you had kids.
True.
That's
You need to understand that that's gone. for this time.
Like relax
Grow up.
ukijua hey
Yeah.
there's something to do. Si ati
Kaa ukijua sasa kuna
sit hadi kwa bed,
Yeah.
close the curtain and you sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Unasikia tu
Serious.
analia but you don't even want to deal with that because I'm here. You don't want to deal with it because umechoka umetoka kazini. Like you need to understand that saizi mko na watoto
And sometimes
like,
decompressing is not
hakuna-
even there's no time for decompressing at times, and that's
There's
adulting.
times that things just go and continue. Like
Kids don't know about
tukimove.
decompressing. Kids
They
don't know
know
about
about
those.
They don't
Yeah,
care.
they
Pause,
don't
that
know
I'm
about
taking a
posing.
pause.
Ati
I'm like,
umechoka, ati
These
nimekuwa
are just
nikijenga.
demanding kids. They're just so demanding. They just want one thing after the
Yeah.
other. So you need to learn like, okay, najua nimechoka, but I have kids. There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
Nobody forced you to have those kids.
No, and
You're
there's
the one who
something
did
you
it.
put on your story the other day that I really agreed to, that in adulting, now I'll add in parenting and in motherhood, like it does not matter kauko, the lowest of the lowest pits, that life has to go on, that no one cares that you still have to get up and do what you do, be good at it, you still have to go cook that meal ataka you're cramping or something, or you have to shush that baby ataka you're not feeling
Even
okay.
you yourself, you're not feeling okay. You have to.
You're in the bathroom
my
going
gosh.
through the worst diarrhea, mtoto anakuja, you still have to.
You still have to cater for them. One thing about kids, you will still have to go on
They
regardless.
they just don't know.
They don't
So
even
that's-
see, like, even if you're dying, they're
Wako
just like,
like,
where's my
"Mama."
sausage? I know.
So
Mama,
that
where's my
should
sausage?
know that hata wakitoka hiyo
don't.
mjengo wapate maybe you're sick, they can step in and just like help. See ati, like,
Ati sasa ya kuja a decompress for the rest of the night.
Are you
To
mad?
the morning.
Eh, mad. Like,
Decompressing again, ready the next
do you
day.
know the day I've had? Like, staying home
And
with a
I
baby.
think most men don't understand the day a woman has. Like for them, it's just
That's stay at
change
home.
diaper.
Ati kwanza umewatch hadi TV leo. Like,
Yeah,
ati
they
umekaa
just feel like you just stay at home and do nothing.
you were in the comfort, kuna washroom up. Guys, I've not sat down. My hair is just looking a mess.
Me, my
Umeona
knees.
nyumba inakaaje?
Me, my knees hurt because that baby wants to be rocked, and I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ! Unaona kumwekelea on anything, it's like everything is lava. Hey, I'm just like, why? And then you're telling me just because umenipata maybe kwa bed that ukimnyonyesha mtu anajambia you've just
And look, like that's the energy being
It's like walking miles.
Yeah, it's taking your energy.
Exactly. A lot
You
of men
cannot
don't
see
understand
it.
that.
Yeah,
So
you
even
cannot
for the
see it.
moms, I hope you know that being a stay-at-home is a lot of work.
It is a lot
That
of
is
work.
a job. Like,
Full-time job.
and if you can be paid, tell that man to pay up.
Actually, they're supposed to be paying allowances. That's a lot. It's a lot of work.
And you can imagine-
You cannot sit down. Oh my gosh, I have 2 kids, and sitting down
It's
it's
a
it's
foreign
like a
concept.
luxury. I swear. Nikki can't even. Okay, Mom. It's
That
just like
was
if
me
it's
when
not
Kay
one, it's the other one.
knew
It's
how
not
to
one,
walk.
It's the other one. I mean, it's like
I'm
just
not even
crazy.
really.
So now we're almost coming to the end of the podcast, and I'd like for us to just say a reflection. So one thing we've learned or unlearned or unlearning, you know.
Still unlearning.
Still unlearning, exactly. Yeah, I'll start. For me, it's knowing one thing I'm unlearning is you have more value than what you're providing or what you're doing in the household, and like there's more to it than you know, like equity is good, like gender equity is really good. So me, I'm learning your guilt, your kutaka kufanya kila kitu is not for me, that you know, I can still be in a position where I thrive. So yeah.
Me, I'm learning to ask for help. Because if you don't ask for it, it's just not going to come magically. That's the one thing I've learned. Like, if I don't ask Nishike mtoto, it's not going to automatically just ring in his head, this person needs this baby to be held.
Yeah.
So if you don't ask and if you don't put yourself in positions that allow you to be helped, you're always going to be tired, you're always going to be grumpy, resentment, like all those little shenanigans.
So I really wish they could just read it and just sense and be like, hey, but let me take over. You go take that nap. Like,
Yeah, I know.
You cannot.
What about you?
Yeah.
I guess I'm learning to accept help.
Okay.
Because sometimes I just, when it comes to my kids, like I'm a little bit of a perfectionist.
Yeah.
That if you don't do it the way I want you to do it, then I'd rather do it myself.
Okay.
So now I'm learning to just accept how you're doing it and
be
just
like,
be okay. As like,
As
okay,
long
And
as
not
it's
twitch
okay.
while
and not go crazy and be like, oh,
what
you did. 'Cause
your eyes are like
yeah, because I used to get upset sometimes when he will change the baby, but then he will like put pants on differently, like or like, you know,
Yeah.
akona ile body stamping inakuwa click to
Yeah.
hato click, so that would really irritate me. It's like, why
Yeah.
are you not clicking? It's just clicking. You just
just
change the diaper, and then I just have to be like, you know what? He changed
Be
the
like,
diaper.
that's not the biggest
Yeah,
problem. Like,
the diaper is
wait.
changed. The baby is clean and happy, and we're just in the house playing.
Yeah.
So you know, I
It's
just have to
okay.
accept that. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, it's okay. I'll let that pass. I'm not gonna like
Gosh.
bring a fuss
Yeah.
to every little thing.
I feel
You
that's
know?
also me.
You just have to accept.
I feel like
some
that's
stuff.
also me at
Yeah.
kwanza in the newborn days, even how you hold the baby. Like
know.
I'd be like,
Oh my gosh, especially the
like,
holding of the baby.
why is that neck like like
Why are you
this?
rocking akiwa naende? Unashangaa, what is this?
Or
So
in the car when he's holding the baby, and then the baby sleeps, and then the head just and he doesn't support it, and I'm just going crazy, and I'm like, just give me my baby, just give me my baby. I'm tired of telling you to just support the head. You know what? Just give
Or
me the
just
baby.
hold them in a different way, like
Yeah.
si unaona nikimshikilia hivi, so
Eh.
shikilia hivi.
Imagine our only difference, and I don't see the difference. I think he's okay. I'm like, no, he's not okay.
You don't see the difference.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like how only different. He's okay. The baby is okay, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, the baby is okay, but
Yeah.
just give it to
Nipe
me.
tu.
Just pay to
Like, gosh,
that I
even
can
with
have a peaceful
crying,
ride.
like I don't know if it was just me, but if the baby is crying na akona yeye ni awashwa sana like please akona like actually jaribu
No, umejaribu kutosha.
let her to
Let
like
her.
I can do it na saizo
Yeah.
you're already frustrated,
that's
so
true.
Yeah,
that's a good
definitely.
nini learning and unlearning that you can accept the help.
Yeah,
so
I need to accept it.
Okay. And now, what one thing that you believe or feel it makes parenting more balanced in our homes?
What's one thing that
Makes parenting
more
balanced, that you feel that this is equal? Like, what scenario is that?
Sharing everything, like sharing the chores and child responsibilities. I think that's really, really. Especially for me having 2 kids, so what we do, like we've divided ourselves. Like he takes care of the first kid, and I'm with the second kid.
Oh. Yeah.
So like that's how we balance, so that you know both of the kids don't fall on me, or both of the kids don't fall on him. It's 2 kids.
Yeah.
So now naturally, just with the firstborn, so anything he needs, like he's normally there. He even sometimes sleeps with him if he can't sleep. So he just deals with the first kid, and I deal with the other kid. So I feel like that's more balanced, and I don't get like the workload of both of the kids. And sometimes the kids, they just have a tendency of just always asking mommy for something. You know, sometimes the mom and the dad were both here, but they'll be like, mommy, I want this, mommy, I want this. And then he has to intervene and be like, daddy will get it for you. Like, I'm not the only one who is always supposed to be getting up and getting you something. Like, dad can also get you the juice. Dad can also make you the cereal. He's capable of doing that. So I think that really balances.
That's good, even how you're modeling it for them.
For them, when they
So
see it, that's a very good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, amazing. What about you?
I think for us, we are balancing in also the same way.
Yeah.
So sometimes he cooks, sometimes I cook.
Yeah.
Sometimes, he orders out because he's like, I don't want to cook.
Both of you don't want to cook.
Both of us don't want to cook.
Yeah.
He's also helping. The balancing comes with also the kid, because sometimes I get like excessively tired because I'm also still doing things around the house. So it just that balance of I can put him to sleep as you wash the dishes.
Yeah.
And then when we're both done, we'll sit down and then we'll both relax. Yeah.
Gosh, that's good. For me, it's also the same. And then especially for us who have like a day bag. So she comes at 9, leaves at 5, and is not there on the weekends. And Fridays atakuja maybe at around 11. So we do help each other a lot. Like unaweza amka upate, he's done the dishes, so that when you wake up, you want to make breakfast, it's a fresh kitchen. Or if I'm cooking in the evening, he'll go bath the baby. So I like that there's that like that seamless balance. Yani not everything falls on now I have to cook, then bathe him, then change him, then put him to sleep. Like that's a lot of work. Even cleaning the house on weekends, because wezi acha hivyo atakaa because ako hapo the whole weekend. So he'll help, like I either mop or he mops, and we just clean things and could relax, same thing, we just relax now together. Or even taking the baby outside, like my son cannot stay indoors. Like he cannot stay indoors. So sometimes I don't feel like stepping out. I just feel like relaxing. So he'll step in and now and their chairs and they have their own time. So I feel like parents should really talk about, the equity, not equality. You're not equal.
you can never be
You
equal.
don't have the same strengths, neither the same weaknesses. So
You just have to balance each other off,
Yeah.
And sometimes it's different. Sometimes somebody's feeling low, somebody's feeling high. You have to balance each other when raising the kids. It's very, very important.
And communicating.
Yeah.
Because if you don't communicate, you won't know when he's at
As
zero
low
or you're at a high or the other way around.
Yeah,
if you don't
definitely.
communicate it,
You build resentment, and that's not good, especially with like young kids. They feel that energy, and
Yeah, that's true.
So we've come to the end of our episode, and we'd love to thank our special guest.
Thank you so much for joining us.
So how has it been?
Oh gosh, it has been nice.
Yeah.
We are yappers. This has just been yapping. If this is 40 minutes, Osiwadanganya, this was more than 2 hours.
I
Of yapping. I swear to God. I've had so much fun. I want to come back again.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
We can organize that for sure.
I
We
would
would
love to have
that.
you again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching the Unfiltered Tribe podcast with me, Latifa.
And me, Linda.
Me, Wanta.
Yeah, so bye-bye.